Welcome to That's Good Broncos. I'm Brandon Perna, and Halloween came early for the Denver Broncos. Apparently, Phillip Rivers was throwing passes to ghosts.
And Rivers gets it away and over the head of Allen.
What, you don't think Rivers actually sees ghosts? Then why was he praying before the game to the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost? He's haunted. Just look at when he started yelling at the ghosts living inside his helmet.
The Broncos defense, second best in the league by percentage.
I'm very worried, so I've started a charity so we can send Phillip Rivers an exorcist. Please send all donations to my P.O. box in the description below. It was a short week, but that doesn't matter to the future champions of the world as the Denver Broncos beat the San Diego Chargers 35-21 on Thursday Night Football. Not only am I thrilled about the victory, I feel as if I've made a positive difference in the world. Last season, I ripped the NFL Network a new one for their shitty, lame-ass Thursday Night Football song. I don't know what the fuck they're doing over there now, because I watch Thursday night games on CBS. But CBS listened to me and finally nailed the fucking football intro with Don Cheadle. Instead of playing a song that would give you a yeast infection, they just had Don Cheadle talk about the epic game that was about to ensue.
Football starts here.
Peyton lets it fly. He's got the touchdown.
Yeah, that's how you get people excited for football. Now for the game. The first play went to Emmanuel Sanders, whose toughness grows each week as he withstands the brutal attempt to tackle him and gets a first down. Now pay close attention to number 37, Jaleel Adai, who basically knocks himself out on this play. He passed a concussion test on the sideline, only to come back into the game and suffer what appears to be a seizure. I'm pretty sure it's just a stinger, and he said he's fine. Moving on, Manny Ramirez has a new girlfriend, and her name is
Sending.
I thought it was a little inappropriate he gave her a shout out in the middle of the game.
Sending.
But they did meet on eharmony.com, so this is serious. It's not like those sluts you meet on christianmingle.com. Whew, boy are those women loose. The San Diego stomping didn't officially kick off until the end of the first quarter. Emmanuel Sanders and his ever so sure hands hauled in this 38-yard beauty. Manning slips into a very tight window. Look at this formation, an exotic power run formation. We never do this. What will happen? Fuck. Good thing Peyton Manning was somehow able to find Emmanuel Sanders in the back of the end zone on the next play. The best part of this touchdown is when the Chargers defensive lineman Kendall Reyes gets tag teamed by Manny Ramirez and Paul Kornick. If I can borrow from volleyball, that's a bump, set, and spike. The second quarter had barely started and Dwight Freeney was already sucking air. Looks like Dwight Freeney can't quite breathe. With like 3 minutes left in the second quarter, the Chargers scored a touchdown, tying the game 7-7 as you can see here. And with 2 minutes left in the half, the Broncos drove down the field with intimidating purpose. Even this ref was terrified of Demaryius Thomas. I'm not sure why, DT is always smiling. Manning capped this drive off with a 31-yard phenomenal touchdown pass to Emmanuel Sanders down the right sideline. That's a pretty throw by Manning, and the Broncos go into halftime leading the game 14-7. The Broncos started the second half charged, no pun intended, when Chris Harris picked off this Phillip Rivers pass. The Broncos, after that interception, wasted no time getting into the end zone. Ronnie Hillman did most of the work on this drive, busting a 12-yard run here, and then he takes this pass down the right sideline to the 3-yard line after Manning perfectly diagnoses the defense.
He caught him. He saw the blitz was coming by waiting so long.
Sorry, San Diego defense. The diagnosis is a touchdown, as Manning finds Sanders for another Denver Broncos touchdown. That was Sanders' third and final TD on the night, and for that, I am awarding him the Big Dick Player Award. He deserves it and is proving to be the biggest steal of the offseason for the Broncos. Now, to see who gets the other Big Dick Player Award, you're gonna have to click here, or wait till the end of this video, preferably, and then watch the Big Dick Week 8 episode. The link will also be in the description. I'm making it very easy for you to get to the Big Dick Player episode, so there's no excuse for not fucking watching it. DeMarcus Ware, if I ever hear you say this again about Phillip Rivers,
it's good.
I will lose all respect for you. After those incorrect comments, the Denver offense found themselves back in a goal line situation. But Peyton Manning had to call a timeout because Demarius didn't know where the fuck to line up.
Hillman, who rushed for 2 touchdowns last week.
You know, I expect that from Julius Thomas, but not from you, Demarius. I don't remember the last time we've really seen the Broncos line up in a 2-back set, but it helped Juwan Thompson score an easy touchdown from the fullback position. I saw that one coming from a mile away. And I'm not a pro defense. Neither is San Diego, so I guess we now have that in common. This wasn't in the injury report, but Phillip Rivers had been battling constipation all week, and he almost took an emergency shit on the field right here. After the diarrhea debacle, the Broncos were able to get a huge stop on 3rd and goal. Raheem the Dream Moore made a nice play to defend the pass, but despite building an impenetrable defense around the end zone, we forgot about the fucking Gates, who scored on 4th down. Denver defense. You gotta learn to lock those gates. Ronnie Hillman, who hates fences and gates, said fuck San Diego touchdowns and scorched the Chargers defense for a big gain here. The drive was finished off again by Hammer Pound Thompson, giving the Broncos a 34-14 lead. Hammer Pound is Juwan Thompson's new nickname. The game wasn't over. San Diego tried to make it interesting and scored another touchdown, making the score 35-21. The Broncos had an opportunity to officially put the game out of reach with this 52-yard Brandon McManus field goal. This is an important kick, and he misses it. I've yet to see him make a clutch kick for us, and it makes me nervous. So I'm glad we don't have Matt Prater around, who is just the most accurate kicker from over 50 yards in NFL history. Now, may I pose a question? What do we know about Phillip Rivers? That when the game is on the line and he's behind, he's going to fuck up. Right on cue, Rivers throws into double coverage and Raheem Moore makes the pick. Check out this guy's face in the background. I've been constipated too, Phillip Rivers! After that interception, John Fox started loving on Raheem Moore so hard that they almost mouth-kissed or fought each other. When two men in that close of proximity to each other have that much testosterone pumping through their body, the results of what may happen to them are either sexy or terrifying. And finally, Wes Welker converted a big 3rd and 3 to essentially put the game away for the Broncos. Welker hasn't been getting a lot of balls thrown his way lately, but every time we need him to make a play, he's there to do it. And the Broncos walked off the field with a victory 35-21. This is a little embarrassing. They're still playing House of Pain's Jump Around at the stadium.
Monday night, so many out there to congratulate him. Wide-ranging.
This definitely pissed Peyton Manning off. Manning's like, I'm trying to finish a game. Nobody is packing it up or packing it in. I did come to win, but shut the fuck up or play a better song, is exactly what he was thinking. In case you need it, here's more proof that Phillip Rivers is losing his mind. And I was like, ghosts, get out of my head. They're everywhere. I'm not crazy, you know that, right, Gates? President Hot Dog Lampshades. Nope. Casper is not a friendly ghost. Hey, John Pagano, you might want to lay out the passkey. That one's for you, Pueblo. Dog patch! Nah, Pueblo. I was from Pueblo West, so. West Side. Thanks for watching another episode of That's Good Broncos. Make sure to share this video with your friends. Post it all over Facebook and Twitter, please. That really helps me out a lot. And yes, you are now free to watch the Big Dick Player Week 8 episode. I can confidently say it's very good this week. Yelling in your helmet will not get rid of ghosts, and it certainly won't get rid of your lice. Lice do not respond to audible threats. You need to kill them with a very powerful shampoo.